In the damp and brooding hills of Lancashire, March 1612 arrived with an unease that whispered through the villages. The winds carried the story that would soon embroil two families in a web of accusation and betrayal. On an ordinary market day, Alizon Device, granddaughter of the notorious old Demdike, approached John Law, a travelling peddler, asking for pins, a request not uncommon, yet steeped in the superstition of the time. When Law refused her, tensions between the two rippled. Alizon, in a moment of youthful indignation, uttered a curse. Minutes thereafter, Law collapsed, his body seized by paralysis, eyes wide with terror. Word spread with an almost supernatural haste, reaching the ears of Roger Nowell, local magistrate and zealous enforcer of King James I's stern laws against witchcraft. Nowell, determined to root out witches, called in Alizon. Panicked and guilt-ridden, she confessed to having bewitched Law and, under pressure, implicated her grandmother, Old Demdike, along with members of the rival Chattocks family. The feud simmering between Demdike and Chattocks for years thus took centre stage in a drama that was soon to become infamous. Amidst growing suspicion, authorities heard rumours of a clandestine Good Friday gathering at Malkin Tower, home of the Demdike clan. There, it was alleged that the assembled, including Elizabeth Device, James Device, Jane Bulcock, John Bulcock, Alice Nutter, Catherine Hewitt and the Redferns, plotted murder and theft, their supposed crimes amplified by fear and gossip. Nowell orchestrated the arrest of all present, ferrying them to the grim cells beneath Lancaster Castle. August 1612 saw the arrival of the assizes, an imposing procession of judges, lawyers and onlookers. The trials were fraught from the start, underpinned by superstition and fueled by recent royal proclamations. A pivotal moment unfurled when Jennet Device, just 9 years old, stood to give testimony. Her small voice echoed in the stone courtroom as she identified her own mother, Elizabeth, her brother James, and her sister Alizon as witches. Eyes turned to the little girl, whose evidence carried lethal weight, a rare but legal allowance for child witnesses in witch trials. Old Demdike, aged and blind, did not survive to see the dock. Elizabeth Device, haunted by the betrayal of her daughter, wept as her fate was sealed. James Device, Alizon, Alice Nutter, a respected landowner and Catholic recusant, Catherine Hewitt, Jane and John Bulcock and Anne Redfern were all found guilty on various counts of witchcraft, each condemned by hearsay, confession or family betrayal. Alice Gray, the outlier, escaped the noose. Doubts lingered over the strength of evidence against her, and she walked free into the uncertain sun. On August 20th, 1612, beneath the grey sky of Lancaster, 10 unfortunates were led to Gallows Hill. Their deaths marked one of the bloodiest chapters in English witchcraft history, an episode that captured the fears and tensions of an era. The story of Pendle endures, thick with intrigue and tragedy, a cautionary tale of accusation, family rifts, and a justice distorted by superstition. Today, the echoes of Jennet's testimony and the Demdike Chattocks rivalry linger in the landscape, and the trials are remembered not only for their legal significance, but for the haunting lessons buried amid Lancashire's wild hills. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more royal history at your fingertips.